A memorable moment for me would definitely, I got two of them. First time I went to South Africa, and I was on the beaches of Cape Town. Just to be in South Africa off of what I love to do is just a beauty. That was when I knew, like, it was like it doesn't really get any better just to be able to see the world, and to travel is just a beautiful thing. I've been all over the world, you know, off DJing, and that's love. Another memorable moment would definitely be in Madison Square Garden during the Scream Fest. I was DJing for T.I. The plan was to bring Jay-Z out, and Jay-Z was gonna bring Kanye West out. Instead of Kanye West coming out, 50 Cent came out. Then Kanye West came out. Then Diddy came out. Then Swizz Beatz came out, and they was all on stage together, and I was in control of the music. And it was just like, you know, I knew right then that I was history in the making, you know, to have, you know, those many powerhouses in hip hop on the stage at the same time. So it was beautiful. Wild moment, no wrong with the king. It's always wild moments, but you know, those get a little explicit, so I gotta keep those to myself. I linked up with T.I. early. I had just got out of college. He had just got his deal with Arista. And he came to my house, him and his manager, Jason Jeter, and he basically came to kick a freestyle. And when he was in the room, you know, we was in there for like 30 minutes. We, you know, a little communication, not a lot. And, you know, he, at the end of the rap, he said, I'm, you know, the king of the South. And when he left, I told my man, I said, yo, this dude was bugging. He just said he was the king of the South. Now, mind you, this was like 2000, and he was speaking that. And it's ironic because even early on then, I was calling myself the mixtape king. You know, even before anybody was even aware of what I was doing. And, you know, he was doing his thing in the streets, and as far as the music and coming up with a buzz in Atlanta, I was banging out with the Gangsta Grill mixtapes, and so we always connected. And, you know, he would do freestyles for my mixtapes and everything. And a couple years later, maybe around 2003, his manager said, yo, why don't we do a whole tape of just T.I., you know, just a whole Gangsta Grill, like a special edition. I was like, yeah, that's hot, let's do it. So we did that tape, and it was all tip, and it was like a mini album. And I really saw the vision of where he was going, and I knew that if we linked up, you know, we could really make history. And I told him, and we spoke about it on the tape, and that was the first Gangsta Grill that was one complete artist, you know, and it became what Gangsta Grills is known today. And then, you know, I became his DJ, and, you know, the rest is history.